how can I learn to trust when I was raised to learn I was raised to trust the people who fuck me over the most.
Hmm.
And now I'm an adult and I know I can't trust you, but you are all I grew up knowing to trust. So where do I go now? Finish what's in your jar so you can open the show.
Don't tell me what to do.
You know you open the show.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another episode of Roots to Reality. As always, thank you for choosing to spend part of your day with us. Whether you're watching on YouTube or listening, wherever you get your podcast, whether we're grateful that you're here. It's your boy Kevin B. the Brand alongside.
Yeah, girl, Shou the vibe enhancer. Guys,
You ain't enhancing nothing right now.
I am not in. I need,
Mm-mm.
I need the enhancement. I'll tell
You are caca right now. You are shoe the vibe caca.
you. Shou the. Oh, I almost said Shou the sore throat, but you know what?
I hate you.
All right, guys.
I hate you.
Today's conversation is
Yes,
one we
I
don't.
am back from vacation. Damn it,
Guys, let me tell you something. This man left
back
in
from
three
vacation.
freaking weeks. Three
Huh?
weeks, guys.
Did you miss me?
Absolutely. I'll never admit that. So make sure that you grab this part of the recording and put it as my anyway. Today's conversation is one we don't talk about often. We hear people say they have social anxiety all the time. But what if some sorry, I got my throat. But what if some of what we call anxiety is actually conditioning? What if we've spent so many years expecting people to hurt us that we've forgotten what it feels like to simply exist around other people without being on guard?
For a lot of us, especially growing up in communities where we had to be alert, these traditional irrational fears sometimes.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Jonjo.
The G Jojo went down the wrong way. Sometimes those lessons literally kept us alive. But the question is, what happens when those survival instincts follow us into adulthood?
Mm. How many friendships never happened because we assumed the worst? How many opportunities have we avoided because we expected rejection before anyone even spoke to us? Today, we're talking about social anxiety, hypervigilance, and you like how I didn't mess that word up? And the hidden cost of always being told not to trust people. Welcome to Roots to Reality. Let's get into it. The root of the issue. Oh, I thought I defined what social anxiety. Oh, there we go.
It is
Social
right there.
anxiety. Yes.
Social anxiety really is while exploring how culture, upbringing, and survival instincts may shape the way we interact with people.
No, what I mean is I actually went and got the
Oh, the real definition. 'Cause I
yeah.
was like, that's not the definition.
Yeah, no, I got the clinical between
Okay.
because we want to talk about the difference between social anxiety and hypervigilance. So, clinical social anxiety or social anxiety disorder is an intense, persistent fear of being watched, judged, or humiliated in social or performance situations. Unlike typical shyness, this medical condition causes overwhelming distress and avoidance, severely interfering with daily routine, work, and relationships. Whereas hypervigilance is a state of heightened sensory sensitivity. That's like a freaking what's the word? On what's the word where whatever the the consonant that's
You're on your own with that one. I don't know what the hell you was on with that.
hypervigilance is a state of heightened sensory sensitivity and exaggerated intensity of behaviors aimed at detecting threats. Essentially, it's your brain and body remaining stuck in fight or flight mode, constantly scanning your surroundings for danger even when you are perfectly safe. Booyah, I just gave you the Oxford definition of the two words.
Hmm.
However, do you feel like you have social anxiety?
Do I have social anxiety? Um, Intense, persistent fear of being watched, judged, humiliated in social performance situations. I don't think I have intense, persistent fear, but one does put on a persona so that you don't get judged,
Yeah.
and you do very minimal so you're not humiliated or embarrassed. You do just enough where you towing that line, but not enough for people to look at you crazy. So, do I have it? No, but I think I'm definitely probably more on the hyper vigilance
Yeah.
where I'm aware of everything. I'm watching everyone. Fight or flight, I'm always gonna fight because I'm just reckless like that. But in
And he was a champion.
awkward situations, one would cower a little.
Hmm. Hmm. Well,
What
I
do you
think.
think you are?
Oh, I feel like if I could break down social anxiety to like level one, I would say I'm like a level one social anxiety because I do constantly. I mean, I feel like I've gotten better, but and we've talked about this before on other episodes. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like I would have gone further if I believed in myself more and I wasn't afraid of fucking it up because I was told that that's what was going to happen. Um,
And maybe sometimes you should just stop being thirsty for attention.
I can't stand you. I legit thought you were gonna say something like grand or something,
Oh my god.
and this
I'm back, motherfuckers.
he sure is. He back like he never left. Um, so let's
And
see.
I'm getting some energy from this food right now.
You know,
Shout out to P-Bone Restaurant in West Bridgewater.
oh, you guys have Haitian restaurants in West Bridgewater. Look at that.
Yeah, there's two. Literally, it's
Two.
5 minutes. 5 minutes from my house. Both of
Oh,
them, different directions.
the world is dangerous. Do you feel like that is the upbringing? Well, let me take that back. Do you feel like you were raised to believe that the world was dangerous? Or did you come up to that conclusion by yourself through experience?
Um, I think being in the Haitian culture, they try not saying that the world is dangerous, but the Black Americans are dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
and they're wrong.
Untrustworthy.
Um, Nobody's trustworthy. Um, but I think life gives you different lessons where you start to mold your own thought processes also. So it's like I would say it's a combination of both. But even when I think us growing up, the generation before us would tell us everything is bad, everything's
Oh
evil,
my
blah
God.
blah. But we did buck against the system and realize like, wait, this isn't that bad. Y'all just don't understand what's happening,
Nope. You
and
don't
you
like
said it's
change.
bad. So,
Like I remember the whole, oh my Lord, when it must have spread through WhatsApp because you know that's their fastest mode of communication. But at some point I remember in my teenage era hearing about how bad the microwave was. And oh, you can't use the microwave. You're gonna and I'm just like, who told you this? We can't use the microwave. It's radiation. You have to put the food on it. You have to put the cover on. And I'm just like, guys, guess what? We've been microwaving without a lid for like 20 years. No one has died yet. I think
and
we're
we're
okay.
perfectly fine. But
And now
the
we
Jaspo, I told them that you can't do that no more.
but no,
But ain't no difference from like stupid shit that's happening nowadays. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers hear one thing on Facebook or on social media and they run with it, and then they get just enough like-minded individuals to agree with them, and then now it's law. It's like, bro, what are you talking about?
yeah. Let me see. Thinking back, I see my mother because clearly I was raised mostly with my mother. She didn't have a specific like don't trust a black American. We couldn't trust anybody. Nobody was your friend. The only friend you had was your family. And when I sit back and realize it, your family was the one usually fucking you over. So it's kind of like how can I learn to trust when I was raised to learn I was raised to trust the people who fuck me over the most.
Hmm.
And now I'm an adult and I know I can't trust you, but you are all I grew up knowing to trust. So where do I go now?
Fair.
Right?
Yeah.
And I low key feel like I laugh at, well, Bernard laughs at me every time I do something with Ramses because I think he has caught on to the fact that I am reliving, or maybe, what's the word? Not reliving. I am fixing my childhood or adjusting my childhood through Ramses. Um, with him being at camp, I'll tell you about your nephew. Ramses has this thing now where, because first he would just go up to random kids and be like, "Hey, do you want to come to my house and have a sleepover and have a play date?" And I'm like, "Okay, no, like you cannot just invite random people to the house." So then what he started doing instead was, well, after that happened, he goes to parents and he goes, "Hey, can you give my mom your phone number so that we can schedule a play date and you can come to my house and have a sleepover?" And I'm like, "Sir,
Hmm. He
I
went
don't know
straight to
what,
the source.
yo."
He ain't no dummy.
So what I did with him instead, um, I wrote a note because I one of the moms was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just put my phone number in your backpack for your mom." She never did, um, but I did. I gave him four. I wrote four notes that said, "Hi, this is Ramsey's mom. He would like to schedule a play date. Here's my number. Feel free to reach out to schedule something." I like that way for multiple reasons. A, I don't got to see your face if you look at me crazy or look at my child crazy. B, I don't know who he gave it to, so therefore I don't have to see you at pickup and be like, "This bitch never called me. She didn't text me. I don't know who has it." Uh,
Yeah.
but the day I gave it to Ramsey, I picked him up from camp. He was like, "Mommy, I need three more because I gave it all away." Who did you give?
This thing is trying
Like,
to throw a party.
like, what's happening? But when I told Renard I did it, he was like, "Why? Like, why would you? Like, why do you? Like, not necessarily. Like, he didn't say why do you care, but his tone was more so like he's a fucking kid. Like, who cares if he wants to have a play date? Which is probably not what he meant. But I know I'm being adamant in allowing him to have these play dates because I didn't get to do that. I didn't
Hmm.
have neighborhood friends. I didn't go to the YMCA. I literally was raised to believe that my siblings and my cousins, these are your friends. I
Yeah.
didn't see, unless I went to school that day, I didn't see anybody outside of Monday through Friday, 8 to 2. I didn't see nobody. So I want Ramses to have friends outside of school, have friends outside of people in the neighborhood. We had this conversation a very long time ago where I told you I don't know anybody on my street except the other Haitian house. That is the only neighbor that I know. And,
Hmm.
and you see how many houses on my street. We have two freaking apartment buildings. And I don't know anybody except for the Haitian house. Why? Because that was the only house that my parents trusted because everybody else was untrustworthy.
It's crazy, ain't it?
And here I am doing the complete opposite. Like, here, come on, let's go play outside. Let's go to the park. Here's my number. I had one of them actually reach out to me, and
Call
I was
me
just
sometime.
I was like, "Who is this random number calling me?" And I was like, "Oh, it's one of Ramsey's people's. He needs to just get his own. He maybe they should. I should give them his email. Anyway, um, everybody smiling in your face ain't your friend. Ain't that the truth?
That's a fact.
Listen, growing up watching adults constantly suspicious of other people, that flows with every aspect of life. Food. How many times did you were forced to eat before you go to a party? My mother
Forced
never.
to eat before I go to a party?
Yeah,
No.
your mother didn't make you eat before you left, before you went to a party.
We're going to a party. Why do I have to eat? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It does. Because
There's not gonna be food at the party?
I mean, but what if you don't like it?
Then you're not eating.
Which is why
What
you
the fuck? It's like this. It's the same situation where you're gonna eat what they cooked.
wait,
These little Democrats that we're raising right now, they get options. There's no options.
wait. You really were
Drink
you
water,
were
get bread. It's like prison.
yo no. My mom always made me eat.
And
before
then
we.
when you get there, then you got to eat again?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
That's
Why I was a
gluttony.
patat.
Yeah, no, no. That's gluttony. That don't make no sense. No. Wrong
He said
answer.
that's gluttony. I'm so shocked at this right now. Like I know a few people with that exception, and so I
Who?
do it with.
Your cousins and your family?
Oh shit!
Because clearly you wasn't outside of that bubble. So I can tell you right now, I've never heard of that.
What, Kevin?
You're gonna eat to go to a party where you're gonna have to eat again.
Well, because you don't know what time they're gonna be serving the food. You don't know if you're gonna like the food. You don't know if the you're gonna be allergic to the food. Like there's so many obstacles. I actually hold on to that.
First of all, Haitians don't believe anybody's allergic to nothing. So let's get that off the fucking table. Second of all, they know when they're gonna fucking feed you. That's why you eat your normal breakfast, you eat your normal lunch, and by the time you get to the party, it's time. That's the time you would have been eating anyways.
I want you to
Or
be
they
honest.
sneak you little pates and shit.
Thank you.
And
I
let's
was,
not be honest. Let's be honest. They locking us in the basement anyways, or they were running around acting like a damn fool. So we ain't thinking about food at the time because there's a bunch of other kids that you ain't seen in a while. So by the
and you
time
don't
they
know when
do
you're supposed to see them
serve the
again.
food, you're mad because they done stopped you from playing. Like, and now they telling you have to eat.
Yo.
So yeah,
Well, I will say that I'm shocked. I'm gonna put a pin in that one because I want to come back to that um,
pin it.
on a future episode. But I want to talk about culture and community, and I guess I know you said it's through experience and kind of like you were able to piece it together. But
Hmm.
do you feel that immigrant families often prioritize survival when raising their children?
Absolutely. All they know is survival.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean we've touched this before. They're coming into a foreign land, don't know the language. They was told that they're less than because they didn't go through this education system, and yeah, so everything about them is survival. So they're gonna pass that on also to make sure that in their mind, if I teach you the survival tactics now, then you won't have to live the same survival mode that I've been living.
yeah. I will say with Ramses, we're trying to, and it sucks, right? Because it almost feels as if you are absorbing the innocence out of children, but
Hmm.
you do also want them to be smart in how they are. Ramses is a very, very, very like social child, and I told you this already. I don't even know if I brought it up in the podcast, but two little hooligans at his camp put their hands on him. And I remember when the counselor came to tell me, she was like, "He's so good. Like he didn't even cry. He didn't hit back." And then I said, "Well, uh, I'm gonna give you a heads up. Ramses has a protocol, and we just updated it. Ramses knows if they hit him the first time, you tell them to stop. If they hit you a second time, you get a teacher. If they hit you a third time, before that third one hits, you put him down. And
Not to put them down.
put him down. And if you ask him why, like him, like why put him down? He goes so that they make sure, so that you make sure they don't ever put their hands on you again. Like legit, that is the response he will give you. Um, but I recently updated to no. First time they hit you, you tell a teacher. Second time, you do what you got to do. Why are we going to third? Why are we going to the third time? But I think it's also Ramses doesn't expect people to be. I don't want to use the word violent or aggressive to him
Hmm.
because he's such a happy child, because he's just the world is flowers and balloons and butterflies and just rainbow kisses, all of that.
Yo,
He does,
don't make him sound like a little soft ass punk.
well, I mean, he's not, but he is like that. Like he wants everybody to be happy. So I think him seeing someone like to him, it doesn't exist that someone could just be mean. And I don't know I don't I technically I can't protect him from that. I don't know how to teach him that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we are our generation is stuck in a phase of this is the fucked up way of how I was raised. This is how I'm trying to be better. And now I gotta, while I'm trying to be better, I'm raising the next generation to not go through the pain and trauma that I went through. So,
Yeah. It's a vicious cycle for
yeah,
sure. I think, like you, I think Caden believes everybody is supposed to be his friend, and you know, you see it, right? And I try to police my, because I'm very protective. As somebody who was bullied, it's like if I see
yo,
a hint of it,
yo,
I'm ready to like prounce. Like,
yo.
not my child. Like, what the fuck? What are we talking about right now? No, that's a no go. So like for me, I'll see certain things and I have to tell him later on. It's like, hey, bud, I think sometimes you just gotta like walk away from certain people. Like, and he has a thing where he always gravitates towards the older kids. Sometimes the older kids are like, oh, he's actually pretty cool because he talks like they would talk.
Yeah.
And he's not socially awkward,
Mhm.
but there's a gap in age.
Yeah.
So like they'll listen to him, but they'll listen for only so long. And because they opened that door, he feels as though like they're friends.
Yeah.
And then there's always that one shithead of the group that's
Ooh.
like trying to pull the rest away. And I'd be looking at it and I'd be like, ugh. But in me, it's like you're not gonna get these lessons anywhere else.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to learn some hardship. I'm not always going to be there to jump in. Like you're gonna have to learn these social cues of when people are just not interested. You know what I mean? So like it's a weird thing, and I look at everything through a prism of like, oh, they're trying to bully my child.
Yo, I want to dig into that because you've triggered me. You like
Yeah.
doing that. How do you keep yourself from not jumping in? Because I'll tell you right now, the only reason why I don't jump in is because when the man I married will he will like literally become the wall and go, yeah, 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 go take a walk. Go take a
So
walk.
so crazy enough, Tiffany's the worst.
Yo,
Tiffany be ready to jump in and fight
yes.
everybody for that little boy.
I,
And me, I think for me, and me and hers had a conversation also, it's we're hood raised babies.
mhm.
We learned adversity by falling on our face, getting rejected, being bullied, all that other shit. It it made us toughen up and be aware of certain situations. It made your social cues be more. It's not that we're hyper vigilant and all that other shit, but we understand certain things and it was like, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. Oh wait, they're not feeling me like that. Let me just pivot and go somewhere else. These people are actually feeling me, like, you know what I mean? So we learned those throughout our years because of our environments and how we was raised.
Yeah.
Now, no surprise, we've talked about this. We're raising suburb babies, trust fund
Ooh.
babies that are happy go lucky, have no care in the world. There's no grit, there's no adversity, there's no nothing because you're not in that environment. And it's not a knock. Like we worked hard to get to where we're at,
Yeah.
and we're the generation that's raising these kids different under democracy and all that other shit. You know what I mean? So it's like for me, these are the only times you're gonna get these lessons,
Yeah.
and I'm only gonna allow it to go so far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if I see it persistent, like prime example, not this year, but last year on his golf team. He was on the we played on the U13. A lot of the a lot of the boys were older boys.
Yeah.
So when he got paired up for his matches or at golf practice, and you could see it because I'm sitting there, I'm watching the shit, but I'm not gonna jump in every time. Like there was one little shithead. There was two boys that was so nice to Kaden. And I was like, wow, they're gonna be good humans when they grow up because they're not shunning him away
Yeah.
and they don't give two flying fucks about what Caden's talking about. You know what I mean? They're entertaining, but there was one little dickwad, and I'm like, you know what? I want him to do that. And I'm like, and then he'll come home and be like, oh, my friends, blah, blah, blah. And that's one thing I always say. I was like, hey,
That ain't your friend.
not everybody's your friend.
Yeah.
Y'all go to school together. Friends are somebody that you've been in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, y'all built some type of rapport.
Yep.
Now, if you're telling me that this kid that I've heard since fucking kindergarten, that's your friend, yeah, I can't knock you for that one.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers been together for a while now, and y'all together for 8 hours out of the day. But somebody that you only see twice a week for 2 hours, no, total 6 hours in a week. No, 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 no. And there's that age gap. They are being cordial. They're your teammates. They're your schoolmates.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
your friend, no, no, no. And then he would always say that other kid. It was like, and for me, I know he's laughing more at, not with. So
Mm,
it's more of those situations where I was like, all right, you got to learn these social cues, my
there
guy.
you go.
Yeah, because we learned those shits on the the concrete jungle playgrounds. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all motherfuckers in gym class and y'all doing yoga and stretching and all that shit in these schools. Like I don't fucking know,
You
man.
know, I shocked Ramses this morning because he was eating his breakfast and he was like, "I want to watch my show, mommy. I want to watch my show." And I was like, "Yo, chill. Like, we share the TV here. Right now it's Roman's turn. Then it'll be your turn." And he was like, "But why?" And I was like,
How
"You know
crazy do
what?"
I look?
I told him, I was like, "Yo," I said, "You need to be appreciative that mommy's even letting you watch TV." I was like, "Because I was not allowed to watch TV in the mornings." This kid looked at me like, "What?"
Bro, I don't think they understand. I be looking at Caden and he'd be like, I'd be like, all right, you gotta put the iPad away. Well, can I use my computer? Can I go use my
Yo,
PlayStation? Can I
yo,
go do this? Can I do it? No, nigga. No technology. That's what I'm fucking saying right now.
he,
Like he'll get ready in the morning. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go finish getting ready. Give me 5 minutes. And then, well, for the 5 minutes, can I use my iPad?
yo, yo,
Go, little boy. Go. Get out of my face.
yo.
Go.
He was like, "So what did you do?" I was reading a book. I was
Read a
eating
book.
breakfast.
Go color. Go over your words for the day. I told Kaden one time. I was like, do you know we used to have to do tests and quizzes?
Yo,
In the middle of the week there'd be quizzes, and there was this thing called pop quiz, and I was like, do you know this thing that's called homework? Like the shit that you did during the day, you went home and practice it, and then if you show up on a random Tuesday, they'd be like, all right, put everything away, pop quiz.
yo, yo.
And
Stop,
it'd be like the most
stop right
weirdest
there.
pop
No,
quiz.
stop
It'd be
right
the realest pop quizzes too. It'd be like 7 questions. Bitch, you're not even giving me an option so I could pass this shit. Like, oh my God. Do you know how fucking stressful that is? To know that any day you could walk in, there's going to be a test.
there. Yo,
Shit, man. These kids don't understand it. And then in our Haitian ass households, what did we do? Let me tell you what we did. And when we got home after a long ass day, there's no fucking TV. You're
nope.
doing your homework.
Yep,
And then after you do your homework, you're doing extra homework
yep,
because these Haitians are extra.
yep.
And then you got to work, and
Next,
all the
there it
boys had to work on penmanship because they didn't really like Majiguji handwriting like they used to say. And then if you did everything right, you could go watch one TV show from 8 to 8:30 and take your ass to bed. Shower, brush your teeth in the bed. Please, good night. Don't make my, what do they say? Mashwam long.
pas faire John long.
Like, what does that
Pas faire
mean? Where's
Bushman
it
long.
going?
Yo,
Only you can make it long.
you brought up the pop quizzes and oh my god,
Bruh. Like,
that
I don't think these kids understand. Like, when I see
they
these
do
stupid
pop
ass memes, it
quizzes.
was like,
Do they even do
oh,
tests?
huh?
Do they still do tests in schools?
They do the standard. I don't think they do any real testing until after third grade because they got standardized testing that they do. They don't do homework. They don't, the curriculums nowadays do not allow homework.
Oh my god, that's why it's
Now, what happens in sixth grade thereafter? I don't know what happens there, but to my no, I know what happens there because Caden's brother, I think through his whole fucking schooling career, never had homework.
this is ridiculous.
I'm gonna now I'm curious. I'm about to text his mama.
Yo, but anyway, the anxiety of when the teacher, and then of course it was always the time when you didn't do the homework or you didn't do the reading. I've had pop quizzes where it was only 3 questions.
Yo, I've had those ones too.
That was
I've
like,
had
bro,
I've had I've had pop quizzes where it's fucking 1 or 2 questions. Like how diabolical is that? Like you're literally telling me if I 1 or 2 questions, either way, you get one wrong, you failed.
that's a half.
You
That's
failed.
a half.
That's a 50. You don't even give me a chance to get above a 50. And then those Catholic nuns would always tell you, take it home to your parents to be signed. Oh shit. Do you remember that? Take
Yo,
it home to be signed?
This is why we have trust
Nigga.
issues. We cannot trust people. Somebody was always coming for us.
Yo.
Like
Them
growing
them nuns,
up,
them nuns were diabolical. I think they used to sit in that convent and come up with new ways on how to fuck with us.
you know. Do you feel like we were taught caution or were we taught to expect danger everywhere?
Um,
I think the line was blurry for Haitians. I think they saw
yeah.
caution.
Because I was trying to think, like, if I was to sit and really think about it, was it more caution or it's a blurred line, like you said.
And
I don't think like they really harped on it, but in subtle ways,
yeah,
they infiltrated our brains.
yeah.
Like I tell you right now, I never did any type of drugs because these Haitians told me all drugs was crack cocaine. And then they told us that we would look like Pookie from New Jack City. So my whole thing is like, listen, I'm already in my awkward phase, and you think that I'm gonna go look like Pookie saying the shit that this nigga was saying? Nah, bruh. It ain't for me. Them Haitians scared me straight.
Yo, with me it was wearing red. No, I was told I couldn't wear this conversation is going to the left or whatever. I was told I can't wear red to go to sleep because then you'll get bad dreams. You shouldn't sleep on your back.
What?
You can't sleep on your back. Sleeping on your back will give you bad dreams. And it's like so I like
Wait, so
all
how do you sleep?
I sleep on my side or on my stomach. Which apparently I can't even and I can't sorry, I'm burping. I can't be on my stomach for too long because the dip
I
it
think
makes
I think I
me hurt.
I don't, I don't know. I might start on my side sometimes, but I don't know if I stay there for a whole fucking night. But I for sure be on my back.
I can't sleep on my back. I've been and like literally
Just in case, I'm gonna throw a pause in there.
I
It's sounding kind of weird. Be on my back. It's a little
don't know.
weird.
It was
Pause.
that. What was another one?
Can't wear red to bed.
Don't wear red. Do not wear red to bed. But I think that's more so on like the voodoo spiritual side of it.
Oh yeah, I don't believe in that shit. So
Something about the color red.
I believe in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
Amen. And I just see, and that's another thing too. So, and that's the thing that I'm not gonna say bothered me, but always confused me, because I was raised in a Roman Catholic Haitian household where
Mm-hmm.
God is number one. God is your protector. God is your everything. Once you got God on your side, there is nothing that can do any harm to you. So if you raised me with this ideology, why then instill or empower? Because if you think about it, you're empowering fear and anxiety. Why even allow me to be afraid of these other concepts? God got me.
I mean, you said it best. You was raised in Roman Catholic Church ideologies. Keyword church. They instilled fear
Yep,
to be obedient, to be
yep,
loyal
yep,
blindly. And
yep,
granted, faith is being believing blindly, right? And
yep.
I have that. That part I believe in. The part I don't believe in is I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's move on.
Oh, that means we're gonna need another episode. I like when you do that.
Nah, we don't need no episode, man. You know,
My antennas went like this.
before the Bible thumpers come and get me.
My antenna went like this.
I mean, you could have your antenna do that all you want, weirdo.
All right. What do you think the difference is between discernment and distrust? Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a good one. Tracy, actually, you know what? And we were almost going to go a whole episode and not talk about Tracy. The audacity of me. Um, we
rude.
talked about discernment the other day, and just learning to move with discernment. And I can see how people can confuse or mistaken discernment and distrust. Discernment is I'm aware of this path. I am aware of where it's going to go and how it's going to affect me. I am going to choose not to go that route. Distrust is I don't even know what's about to happen, but I'm not doing it. No,
And what was the
sir.
question? Do I believe more in discernment or distrust?
No, what do you think
Um.
the difference is?
Oh, what's the difference?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you kind of hit it on the head there. Distrust is. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't believe it. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Whereas discernment is like, you know, I think something could go wrong here, but I'm still gonna try it out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Cautiously.
I'm gonna dip a toe in this bitch. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens.
You
I
a
ain't going
toe.
full foot. You know what I mean?
Mm, 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 mm.
But I think that comes with the power of, like, if you think about discernment, it's all about choice also, right?
Yeah.
Freedom of I don't know what I was about to say. But let's stick to the choice part. But like when you think about it, it's like we have the options and choices in everything that we do in life.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, or indifferent. We have the choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some choices that we make, that it breaks societal norms and laws and social laws and norms, and others it's like, oh shit, okay, that's all that happens. All right, cool.
Let's go over some of the messages that we probably heard growing up. Keep your
Boom,
circle
boom,
small. I feel
boom.
like you still live by that now.
What?
Keeping your circle small. Well, I do too. I feel like we
Um,
know people, but in regards to circle, like if it's midnight and I have a problem, I can probably count on one hand numbers that I would probably call for help. One hand
at midnight
at midnight
on one hand?
on one hand.
No, I think I could call more than one hand.
Oh yeah, no, not me.
Not family, right?
Not family.
Not family.
Nope.
It does it count if they're a couple, or like am I counting couples as one, or like they got to be separate?
Separate.
Oh, that for sure could count more than one, more
More
than
than
one
two?
hand. Huh?
Can you do more than two?
More than two hands?
Yeah.
I believe so. Not family.
Not family. And so if your couples became one person, would it still be two
If
hands?
my couples became one person, then it's probably two hands.
Okay. I will say, and we've
And I would say the couples would have to be one hand because they live together. So if I'm calling one and I can't get hold of that one, then I could get hold of the other.
yeah.
There's no way I'm not getting both of them.
I
The
will say
fuck?
though, we've touched on this several times. My one hand is largely on me, um, because I grew up in an environment where if you did a favor for somebody,
I'm
no,
curious.
if somebody did a favor for you, they are going to make sure that you remember it. They're going to make sure everybody else knows that they are the reason why you have this or you did it. So I think because of that, I don't like asking for help. I don't like giving people the opportunity to be like, remember that time that I did this for you, or oh, you real big now, but I helped you get this, or I helped you. And that's what I saw growing up. Like my and we don't fault them now because we understand that this was their survival tactic. This is the toxic trauma that they grew up thinking was normal. But I have an aunt who like literally is known for that. She will it's like she keeps a record in her brain of everything she has done for you so that the minute you tell her no, she's like, "Oh, remember when I did this and
Oh,
this?"
I don't like people like that.
Ooh, but because I've seen that so much, I don't ask for help. I don't want to ask for help. I don't like. I told y'all when I was looking for a job, my friend was like, "I know headhunters," and I was like, "Okay, thanks." I don't. I don't want to ask. I don't want to allow people to have that um, thing over me. Yes, guys, I'm working on it with Tracy. Um, this is one of your boy's favorite lines. Never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing.
That's true.
But I also think that's because we live. It's not necessarily like social anxiety or hypervigilance. I think people genuinely sometimes don't want to see you succeed. And if you share your news with not everybody needs to know where you're going in life or what your plans are, because there are some people out there who will try to dismantle it or sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks because you think you only see these type of things in TV, but it happens in real life, and it sucks. And it's usually your family. But before we get in too deep, because I see that,
No,
I
I,
see.
I I agree with that sentiment. Like, not I'm from the world. Not everybody's for you, man. Just because you think they're in your circle, not every smiling face is a good face.
Right. All right. Let's see.
You really got me out here counting. I'm like going through my phone.
I, is that what you're doing? I mean, I
Yeah,
noticed
yeah,
that you're
yeah.
a little distracted, but you.
It's like some people I know hands down, and they're not even in the
How many people
state.
you got
If
in
I
your
call
favorites?
them, I got, but I can't count everybody my favorite because a lot of them is like Caden is in my favorite. My two nieces is in my favorite. You know what I mean? Like that's just so, like if I put on D&D, they could get through. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I had to go like through the phone book because even though I know I could call you, that doesn't mean I'm giving you the VIP treatment. You know what I
I
mean?
understand you.
And
I
now that I
literally.
said that, I'm gonna erase my whole favorites list, so just in case anybody picks up my phone one day and try to see if they're in my favorites. So, jokes on you, motherfucker.
Oh my god. Um.
I'm already at I'm at 8, but
Oh,
one person I would they'd be my last call because they're not good with picking up phones.
do I know this person?
And that 8 is literally out of the 8, 6 is couples. So it's really 16 people I could have called.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Anyway, let's talk about hypervigilance. When
Mm-hmm.
you walk into a room, unknown room, unfamiliar territory, what's the first thing you do?
Looking for the exits.
Mm.
Look
Why do
for
you
all exits. Look for the people. Look at the people that's in there. What the vibe looks like.
identify your exits, read faces? Why do you feel like you do that?
I'm in the military,
Do you feel like you would do
so
that
I'm
anyway?
always looking for exits. I need to know how I could get out of any situation. I can't be all willy nilly and then some shit pop off. Now I don't know how the fuck to get out of there. If I'm on the second floor, I need to know how high is that jump gonna be. You know what I mean? Like
Do you feel like that stresses your body out though? Your mind?
11, 11 groups I could call.
You just passed two hands.
Yeah, it could have been more, but some people I'm like, I'll call and you'll probably call me back the next day. I needed to put people where I know they'll pick up at midnight.
See,
And that
see,
11 is really added, like 7 of them were couples. So that's 14, 17, 18 people I could call. And there was a group, I just put like 6 or 7 people together because I'd be able to find one of those people.
yeah, man. I'm not even gonna look at my phone. I already know. I'm not, and I think I have a very bad habit because I don't like inconveniencing people. So I'm gonna be like, they got kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, I none of that stuff. I feel as though if somebody's call, I'm not gonna say midnight. If you're calling me at 1 a.m., 2 a.m.,
something
there's
wrong.
a reason why you're calling.
Yeah.
Like you're not calling
I
to do
Smooth
shits
did
and
the other day.
giggles.
When Smooth hit me up, it was like midnight, and I answered the phone like, "Oh shit, something's happening." And he was like, I answered the phone. He was like, "That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You better answer your phone." I was just like, "Nigga, it's midnight. You calling me?
Yeah,
Something ain't
and there
right."
was, and when I go to sleep at like when I climb into the bed before I go to sleep, I take my phone off of vibrate. Like I turn off notifications, but I take the ringer off of vibrate because there was one time somebody called me and I was asleep and I missed it because it was on vibrate.
Mm.
And ever since then, it was emergency. Ever since then, won't do it. I don't.
Same.
I would hate to be in an emergency and I'm calling somebody and I can't get through.
Yo, that's
Because for me, that's cut off shit for me.
yo.
Not necessarily cut off, like we're never gonna be friends, but I know where you are, and
Put
if
you
you
over
were
there.
in if you was in VIP status, you're down with the general public now.
You know what? It's funny you say that.
And there's
So,
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being with general public. Let's not get it twisted. It's just
uh,
in certain situations. Listen, there's general public that are still high priority general public people. You're
yeah.
just not VIP status right now.
I will say it's funny. I'm going to tell this without naming names, but there is an individual.
No, name the names. Name the names. Come on, don't hide it. Name the names.
Jane Doe.
You're
There,
annoying. So it's a female. Okay. Let's go.
I'm realizing, and I thought of you when I came to this conclusion, or when I was like dissecting the situation, because I thought of you saying how I think it was a couple episodes ago where you were talking about being loyal to the T to people,
Hmm.
and that shit hurts when you realize, oh shit, you don't have that same
They don't
loyalty.
fuck with me like that.
Yeah. So,
That shit'll rock your fucking world.
yo,
Like when you think y'all are like this,
yo,
but in reality y'all like right here. Y'all more of like cordial than like that shit right there will fuck with you because it's like, damn, I've been moving like this when
yo.
I should have been moving like that. Like,
And I think one of the reasons why it fucks with you more than you realize is especially when you didn't do nothing to the person. Like
yeah.
I was like, bro, I didn't even do nothing to you. But there's an individual who I have had to reduce from VIP to general public, and not even
State your
level one,
source.
level, huh? State my source. Nah,
State your source.
nah. I'll give you an exclusive. It is family. Um,
Oh, that's not that much exclusivity.
um, but you know, I've come to
Wait,
realize
hold
that
on.
you are
That
moving.
is kind of exclusive because you said it's family, and I know who you already excommunicated.
Yeah, yeah,
So, wait, this is a new person. Text me.
yeah.
I won't say nothing. I promise.
You know what's funny? I trusted you until you said, "I won't say nothing." Trust me. I was
Yo,
like,
in
"Oh."
my mind, I said, "Why the fuck did you say that?" She's not gonna say it now. Oh
No, I
my god.
did. But I will say that this individual has opened my eyes
Ah,
to
okay.
realizing that you have allowed someone that I don't trust to influence you to not trust me. And
Hmm.
when I came to that realization, I was like,
Guys, she's so cute. Look, she changed our chat
I did.
into our image.
I did.
So cute. She missed me.
I'm not gonna. I did miss him, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was telling
Yo,
my
she,
just not
yo,
okay.
guys, this girl called me every other day, and if
Yep.
I don't pick up,
Yep.
there's a video message
Yeah.
cussing me out,
Yeah.
cussing me out, and
Yes.
I'm like, girl, there is a
No.
time
Three
difference.
weeks. I don't care. I'm awake.
Th- there's a time difference though.
You could have texted me. Guys, he left for 3 weeks. I ain't get no text. He did
First of
call
all,
me.
I did call,
He did call. But he called me
and
on
and
his
and
mess.
let's not get it twisted. On my vacations, you, Stefan, but me and Stefan's always gonna talk because we got business. So I don't know if we, yeah, we talked personal also, but like via text.
Hmm.
Outside of that, people wishing us happy anniversary, and
I
I
didn't know
never
that
really
was a thing
what.
to wish somebody a happy anniversary. Like I kind of just in my brain was like the couples which wish each other happy anniversary. I didn't necessarily see it as a thing where other people.
Well, if they love your love, they're gonna do it. They're just naturally gonna do it. I don't think Yeah, you're right. I didn't know it was. I'm not gonna say I didn't know it was a thing, but like I don't go around wishing everybody a happy anniversary
Right.
because
Like,
I know there's some people out there that just no. I wish you a happy divorce at some point. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Y'all need to be fucking separated. God damn it.
we're gonna skip this. We're gonna go back to what the show is talking about. But yeah, no. I think I have trust issues, and
Yeah,
growing up in
separation
environment.
anxiety too. I see that. I
I
learned that
do. I don't.
on this trip. Now,
No,
granted, I will give you that. It was a long
it was a
time,
long
and
time.
we talk every day to
Yeah.
go from every day. Because there's times where I'd be like, "Oh shit, I didn't hit up Shoe," and I'd be like, "But it's freaking 5 o'clock here, so that means it's 1 a.m. there. I'm not texting you at 1 a.m.
I
Like
might
that's weird."
I might be awake.
Now you're gonna wake up out of your sleep thinking there's some emergency, but in reality, it's 5 o'clock in fucking Hawaii. Like, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. But fuck, you made me. Oh, separation anxieties. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. There are times, guys. I need you to pray for Renard. Like, I don't think people understand. People understand how serious I am.
It's the way you say it too. Guys, I need you to pray for Renard.
I
Like
do.
when the person's telling you to do it, you know you got to do it,
Yo,
guys.
because there are certain times that I will catch myself and my thoughts when he's talking to me, and I'm like, "Bitch, you are fucking crazy! Like, why would that be your first?" Like the other day, he it was either the other day or maybe earlier today. He was like, "Yo, what are you doing on whatever day?" And he said, I was like, "I don't know nothing." He's like, "I word. There's an event I want to go to." My brain said, "What the fuck event are you going to? Like, why would you leave me here? Why are you leaving me here with these kids? Well, how dare you want to go
Is it
have
because
fun?"
he's leaving you, or is it because he's leaving you with the kids?
Both, because I think
Mm,
I was like this before we
so
had.
if he, okay, this
I
is
don't
good.
like
This
that
is a
he
good
wants to
question.
go out by himself. I don't like it. I don't like
Well,
that.
you're a fucking weirdo, but still, I'm gonna ask this question. If he was like, you know what, I'm about to go hang out with the boys. I don't want her stressed out with the boys. Let me get a babysitter. Let me, and then she could have the night off.
Would I still
Is
not
that
want him
okay?
to go out?
Huh?
Would I still not? I want to go with him.
No, it's a night out with the fucking boys.
Um, no, I probably wouldn't want the babysitter. You know that I am the reason for my problems. You know this. You
You're a
know that
psycho.
I cause the issues. Like, and he says it all
You know,
the time. He's
I'm
like,
not
"You
gonna say you're a psycho. I think not all, but most women species have these type of issues
yes,
because
you don't trust nobody with your kids."
it's not even with the kids. It's I was gonna put a private conversation out there, but I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't know if the person wants it out there. So,
Mm.
but okay, I'll put it out there as a story. Right? There's a couple, and the female is like, "Yo, I need to figure out something because I'm always exhausted." Da 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 da. So then the husband goes to her and be like, because the person who hit me and was like, "Yo, am I crazy?" And then it was like, "Yo," because people love hitting me with this shit. Yo, am I crazy? And then they explained it to me, and it was like,
It's because you're brutally honest. That's why.
"Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If it's dumb, it's dumb." But this time, the guy was actually doing the right thing, and I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Mhm.
So he goes, "Yo, I how about once a month for one night? I'll book a hotel room for the
No.
weekend,
Mm-mm.
but one of the nights you go and relax, enjoy yourself, sleep for the day.
Mm-mm.
Just turn everything off, relax, sleep, catch up once a month." Oh, girl did not like that.
No, no.
I was like, wait, does she have to pay for it or you're paying for it? He's like, nigga, I said I will pay for this shit.
Yeah.
A whole weekend. And then the next the last 2 days, I will come and stay with you. Just one of the nights you get
What
to
about the
relax,
kids?
not
Are
think
there
about
kids
nothing.
involved?
Huh?
Are there kids involved?
They don't have kids.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
So it's just one of those things like, hey, you work hard. I'm gonna give you a night to yourself to relax, not think
But
about
she's gonna be
nothing.
bored. So I'm a, so this is
But
what
your ass is supposed to be fucking sleeping. You're telling somebody you're fucking exhausted. You don't know what to do. They bring a fucking solution. So
I'm gonna tell you this. We had this conversation in therapy, Renard and I, where he was like, "Yo, I I know, and he knows when I'm overstimulated. Like when I passed that threshold
shut up,
of
spit.
where I should have taken a break. He knows where I like freaking pass go, don't collect 200.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that part. So he'd be like, "Yo, just go upstairs and take a nap." And so he told on me in therapy and was like, I be telling her to go upstairs and take a nap, and she don't want to. And the therapist was like, "Well, why don't you want to?" And I was like, I don't want to be away. It's not that I want to break from my family. I want to be in the room. I just don't want anybody to talk to me. Like
You sound like a psychopath.
I want to be able to sit in the room
But
and
that's
be
not gonna
like a
happen.
bubble around me.
It's not gonna happen.
See, so, and that's the problem.
If you had two daughters, that would have happened. Well, you have two
Probably.
boys.
Oh my god.
They're terrorists. Boys are terrorists.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Especially the
I
second.
am. I can say that because I have one of my own.
The
And when
second.
they come together, it's like Al Qaeda. They're worse than the Taliban.
I haven't heard in a
Mm-mm.
very long time. But yeah, so the craziness. I don't even know how we got on that subject. But yes, no,
I don't know.
I pray for him, guys.
I don't.
All right, let's jump into reality check. I'm sweating and I'm very, very, very hot right now.
Ew. What the hell?
No, like I changed my lighting from
Go
being
wash your ass, man.
to being to the side of me. I don't know. I think my sick. I feel like my ailment is starting to like come in because I can feel like the wooziness.
Oh yeah. You about to be full on sick. So there's not gonna be a Wednesday episode.
There will be. It better be healed. I'll be healed by Wednesday morning.
Not
All
with
right.
you just doing tea.
I have been putting Theraflu in my tea, and I've been
Oh.
well. Hey, actually, I had a question earlier today that I asked the social media, but maybe I'll not maybe I will bring it on to here. Um, you know how kids have there's children Dayquil and children Nyquil. Do you think? Because I had to go buy cough medicine earlier today because there was no adult fucking medicine in my house. It was all kid medicine. Do you think as
Hmm.
adults we could probably like double up on the kid medicine and it'll be equivalent to what we would take as adults, or do you think I'd overdose?
Um, I don't think it'll be an overdose. That's
Is
for
that a
sure.
valid question?
It's a weird thing to be thinking about, but I would just go get the adult version. But um, I don't know. We'd have to take a kid's medicine and put it to the adult version and see the ingredients. To be completely honest, because there's some kid medicine that don't even have like real medicine in it.
Don't tell me that.
I'm just letting
Don't
you know.
tell me that. Don't.
I just
Okay,
want you to
I'm
know.
with you. Do you think you'll ever trust people off the bat?
I think I'm a very trustworthy person until you show me that you're not trustworthy.
I'm not.
That it doesn't go to everybody. First of all, I'm very standoffish. So you have to fucking break
You gotta,
that barrier before I even could even. What'd you say?
I said you gotta penetrate the wall.
Oh, you're disgusting. I'm not even talking anymore.
No, go ahead. Sorry, you're a very trustworthy person. I
No,
don't. I don't
I
judge
did it.
people.
Like for me, I'm very. I'm not by nature. It's just me. I'm very observant. So like, I always I'm standoffish a little bit, and you know, and if you could crack that first barrier, then cool. I'm gonna trust you till you show me that you're not a trustworthy person, or you move funny, and I'm like, all right, cool. It was nice speaking to you. I'm gonna keep it going this way.
Yeah,
But
but
I say it all the time too. I don't need new friends. I don't. At this age,
friends as an
like the people that's around me, we're the lowest level person that's new is about 10, 15 at this point. Like what do I need new ones for? I'm 40. I'm going on 42. Like they know me, they know all my tendencies, they know my stupid ass jokes, they know my quirks, they know when I'm in the mood
you
to
gotta
not fuck
screen
with me,
somebody
they know
else.
when I'm in the mood to fuck with me. It's like I no. Now you want me to go learn somebody else's new personality and all that stuff? Like, what are you bringing to the table?
I don't want it. don't want it.
And granted,
Mhm.
there's certain people that you meet and naturally they're just gonna like, oh shit, these are my people. Like, where the fuck you been? But that's a rarity. It's a rarity.
Let's go to rapid fire.
Damn. All right. Right out of let's do it.
All right, bam. What's your first instinct when someone is overly nice? Ha!
Overly nice.
Yep. I should have asked myself that question.
Um honestly, in today's day and age, and not like I'm some type of celebrity or some shit like that. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. It's what is your agenda? Like why are you being so extra nice to me right now? Like you could be nice, but being extra nice is like what's your hidden agenda? Like don't believe the hype. I'm not rich. I'm not a celebrity. I don't know nobody. Don't believe these hypes. Anybody that you think I know, I know them through somebody else. It's not my connection, so I can't even put you on. I just look at me as general population that just happens to sneak into VIPs from time to time.
I need you to stop talking.
What'd you say?
I said I need you to stop talking. Have you ever talked yourself out of making a friend?
No.
Would you rather attend an event where you know no one or stay home?
Ooh. No one or stay home.
You're going to stay home even if you know people at the event.
Honestly, I think at this point in my life, I'd rather be somewhere where I don't know no one.
Mm, explain.
Um, we grew up in a small city
Yeah.
in Boston, so it's the same faces everywhere we go. It's the
Everywhere.
same people, and you know our city. Our city's very cliquey. So even when you show up, they're just hanging out with their same people. Nobody's really talking with nobody, and I'm standoffish on top of it, so it doesn't even help my situation. So I'm a problem of the problem. But I will say this: when I'm in other cities, New York, Atlanta, LA, Chicago, it's like I don't know nobody,
Yeah.
but like we're having conversations as if we known each other for years.
Yeah.
We're trading business ideas. It's like being in other settings where I don't know nobody, I feel as though I thrive better. It's just better camaraderie. It's like people want to actually work with you, and whereas like everything's a secret in Boston. Like I don't
Oh
get it.
my
Like
God, the gatekeeping is freaking.
it's stupid out here.
Ugh. All right. What's harder, asking for help or trusting the help?
Asking.
Mm. Have you ever misjudged someone's intentions?
Ooh. Yes. Because I could have thought that they was there for the good, but then they turned out being for the bad.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good point. All right, you're done.
Oh, my turn. Oops. 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 My bad.
Look,
Have you ever ignored genuine kindness because you assumed there was an agenda? Yeah.
all the time.
Okay.
Like even to go
Easy.
back to like the question I asked you about when people are overly nice, I immediately go, "What do you want?" Shit. What are you about to ask me? I'm
What
waiting.
is it going to cost me?
Yeah. Of course it is.
What's one lesson from childhood you'll intentionally teach differently?
Mhm. Like it's okay to tell people no and not feel guilty
Hmm.
about it. Even though I'm still learning that now. But go ahead. I am learning it.
Does younger Shou recognize the friendships you have today?
No.
Explain.
Younger Shu. Younger Shu did anything to have friendships. And a lot of the friendships I had growing up were more so. What am I hearing?
Sorry, the glasses started talking.
Okay. Like, I know he's not watching TV. Like,
Fucking
I don't know
snitch
what happened.
ass bitch. Motherfucker loud as fuck too.
I was like, what am I hearing? Um, I've come
Oh,
to realize
look at
the
the
only
brothers. I open and this is what I see.
I can't see your phone. Oh, yeah, those. Mind
Those
you,
two
that,
terrorists.
that's a picture of that. I snapped the picture right before Roman got up and whacked Ramses in the head. Um,
Wait, what's happening? Why you shoved them in a tub?
I was washing hair day.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, no,
sorry.
younger Shu. I've come to realize a lot of those friendships.
That goes on tattoo no back teeth here.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you've never seen that?
what am I look for there for?
I've had my back out.
Yeah, but what am I looking at your back for?
I mean, if you're behind me,
Still probably wouldn't be looking. What am
you
I looking for?
got it.
Weirdo.
Um,
Cara, você é um tatu, mes amis, mes amis, mes amis.
that's actually my first tattoo.
Your first tattoo, you were that monstrosity on your back.
Well, it's because it's the infinite symbol of infinity, and the letters, the Chinese writing, which I did research, say "love yourself," and I got it after my first breakup because I put that person before me, and I told myself going forward, I need to love me before I love anybody else. Now, did I follow that? Absolutely not, because there were so much more other heartbreaks after that. But it was cute.
Yo pas jam tande.
Not at all. Um, but yeah, to go back to your question, younger Shu, I did everything to keep friendships. I wanted you to know that I was valuable. So if
Mm.
we went out to eat, I paid. If you needed something, I got it. If if something needed to be done, I would do it. So um, the friendships the friendships I have now, I wouldn't have believed that I can sit in these at these tables. I now have friends, we have a friend group where we go out to eat and we're literally talking about our accomplishes and
Hmm.
how we got there. And we're giving each other advice on what we learned along the way. That's not something I thought was possible growing up. I have friendships where it is a group of moms, but we're normalizing the fact that we ain't got our shit together. And that's okay.
Yeah.
We're going to figure it out. So, a lot of the friendships that I have now are not something I ever imagined would be appropriate um, while I was growing up. What about you? Well, actually, no, go ahead. Finish the rapid fire. I forgot we were doing
Can
rapid fire.
privacy become secrecy?
Yes.
Yeah.
My husband loves to
What's
say
one social fear you've overcome?
I haven't. I don't think I have.
Huh?
Uh,
I don't think so either.
social fear. Being perfect. I think, and I
Mm.
haven't completely overcome that. I think I am probably sitting on the fence with it, but I am being a lot more open to imperfection, public imperfection, as opposed to in the past. And we've talked about it. I always felt like you have to have all of your eggs in a basket. Everything needs to be perfect before you display it. Now I'm okay with displaying shit that is 80% done, and we can continue to fix as we go along. That was your last
Mm.
question.
That was the last one. They
All
got some
right,
bonus questions.
let's go to the both. I don't like people. Is it some is I don't like people sometimes fear disguised as personality. Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's probably. I'm starting to hear that line so much. Well, I'm not hearing it as much now as I did maybe 5 years ago, but it annoys my spirit when people say, I don't like people. Why? What have people done to you for you to just decide that you just don't like people as a general public? If you say, oh, I've been through this and this happened to me, all right, cool. But for people to say, and I'm realizing it's the younger generation too that are more so on the I don't like people train. And it's like, you don't like people because your parents raised you to not trust people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like people because you're just waiting for someone to take advantage of you or someone to do you wrong. So if you sit in a corner and you're just waiting for someone to do you wrong, guess what you're attracting?
Yeah.
Is keep your circle small always good advice?
No.
You think so?
No, it doesn't necessarily like I think keep your circle small more relates to business and the moves that you're making.
Mhm.
Other than that, why does it need to stay small? If you're a people person, you're a people person. You're
Yeah.
just people naturally just gonna gravitate towards you. But when it comes to certain situations, that's when you want to keep it small because it ain't for everybody.
Do you feel social media has made trusting people easier or harder?
Fucking harder.
Every,
Everybody's fake. To
every
include myself. I post late. I post the best picture. It took me 27 pictures just to get that one picture. Okay, wall
filter,
fake.
filter the fuck out of that shit sometimes.
I don't filter though.
Oh,
That's just that good chocolate skin. You dig?
should parents stop saying "don't trust anybody"? I don't say that to Ramses.
I don't say that. So yeah.
I mean, I grew up hearing it, but I don't feel the
I
need.
mean, technically, when we say not everybody's your friend, are we saying that don't trust people?
No,
Okay,
I think
just want
we're
to make sure.
telling you to proceed with caution
That's true.
because not everybody is your friend, and it be the motherfuckers who be sitting there with the pom poms that be ready to fuck you over. Um, what's more dangerous, trusting the wrong person once or never trusting anyone again? That's a good one.
Wait, say it one more time.
What's more dangerous, trusting the wrong person once or never trusting anyone again?
Never trusting again.
Mm.
That's crazy. Because one fucking idiot you're never gonna trust again.
Well, let's think about people who get their heart broken and decide they're going to be for the streets for
I
the rest
think
of
that's
their life.
stupid.
Okay.
Oh, be for the streets? Oh no, I can't say that's stupid because let's be honest. Before Tiffany came, I was gonna be for the streets. I was gonna be chilling, living my best life, and not giving a fuck.
Can
But
mm,
the right person comes along, the streets get cold fast.
did the streets shut down? They shut down. Can someone be emotionally available while constantly expecting betrayal? Oh, no. That's not a thing. How are you emotionally available if you're expecting betrayal? Although I will say there are a lot of people like
Can
that.
someone be emotionally available when constantly expecting betrayal?
No,
Yeah, no.
your emotions are tainted.
Yeah, no.
You're just waiting for shit to go south. And I feel like so I saw this video, and I mean it's granted it's related to money, where this guy was saying if you want to have a certain amount of money, you need to wake up in the morning and have that number in your head, write it down, and it needs to be an exact number. And then you just think about it throughout the day, and that's how you attract that number, that money to you. Now, I feel like the same goes with people and emotions. I feel like when people wake up and they're like, all right, who's going to fuck me over today? Guess what? You're inviting the fuck over. You are opening the door for whoever. Sometimes people don't even wake up thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck this person over," but because you invited that fucking chemistry, now this person's gonna come in and fuck you over. Whereas if you just woke up and had a regular fucking morning, you wouldn't have to have this fuck over happen.
That's a fact. I am a believer of you talk certain things into existence.
And
Um, and we're human, right? I'm sitting here saying that, and I'd be the first one to fucking talk shit in my brain about something. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna fucking not work out. Yeah, now it's not gonna work out, you stupid idiot, because you just put it out there. You attracted that shit, like you were saying. So like, I am a firm believer of like, now let's not be dumb people. just because you say you want to be a millionaire, you still got to put in the fucking work. Okay? Like just saying it, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna be a
I want to
millionaire. I'm
be
gonna
a
be an millionaire. It's
millionaire.
like some idiot that's on a school park talking about I'm gonna play in the NBA someday because they got a nice crossover and a little bit of a jump shot. Where's the work? Where is the work?
Why are you like this? Why are you doing this? You should kill somebody. Go on and take it to the takeaways, sir.
Let's see. One thing I hope people take away from today's conversation is that survival mode is not supposed to become a lifestyle. For many of us, being cautious, protected, this is kind of like not all the way right because we went off the rails today.
All
But
the
I'm
all
gonna I'm gonna just stick with it, right? Because that's where we started. It keeps us aware. It helps us navigate environments that weren't always safe. But if we never allow ourselves to move beyond survival, we always keep ourselves from experiencing the relationships, opportunities, and community that helps us grow. If you spent your whole life in survival mode, know this. Healing doesn't mean lowering your guard. It means learning that not everybody deserves your distrust, just like not everyone deserves your trust. Hey, is that
one
me?
second. I'm not I am not doing good right now. I'm about to go
Fevik,
inside.
Finny, we're almost done. Let's go.
I want to keep the lesson of awareness. I never want my children to be naive about the world they live in, but I also want the fear. What? But I also want the fear to stop with us. I want Ramses and Roman to know how to recognize unhealthy people without believing everyone is unhealthy. I want them to build meaningful relationships, healthy communities, and relationships rooted in discernment instead of fear. So here's the question I'll leave everyone with. Are you protecting your peace or are you protecting your fear? Sometimes those two things look the same, but they lead to very different lives.
If you found value in today's conversation, make sure you
What?
subscribe,
No, no,
follow
no,
the
no.
show.
You skipped the thank you
What?
for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in.
Ah, how did I miss that whole line?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, this is gonna be on a blooper. Anyways, thank you for tapping into another episode of Rooster Realities. If this conversation challenged the way you think about trust, survival, or relationships in your life, then we've done exactly what we're sent to do.
Now we want to hear from you. What messages about trust, safety, or relationships did you grow up hearing? And how have those lessons shaped the way you move through the world today? Join the conversation in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective.
If now you found value in today's conversation, make sure you subscribe, follow the show, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. These conversations grow because you choose to pass them along.
You can watch.
God, she's struggling. You want me to finish?
Yes, please.
You can watch every full episode on YouTube or listen wherever you get your podcast. And remember, we can't change our realities until we are willing to understand our roots. We'll see you on the next episode. Till next time, it's your boy Kevin B. the Brand alongside
Your girl Shou the Vibe Enhancer, and I'm gonna get it together because this is not okay.
I hope so. See y'all next time. Peace.